When we got to the ARK 6 is what it was as a rendering, that became the ARK 2 once it got to production, ultimately named the Cleopatra, was actually named the King Tut. So ARKON King Tut. People start coming in, they're like, you're not really gonna call it King Tut. They just, dude, I wanna get some King Tuts on my truck. And everybody was really frustrated with how that came off when you said it. So we took the feedback and heard from the team that that just wasn't flying with them. So they flipped it to the Cleopatra. We're sitting there looking at the cap. It didn't have that clean design that we were going for when we started with the logo and the cap and everything. So we sent one back and said, what if you take the cap and just make it perfectly clean like a hockey puck, just nice and clean, no weird stuff to it, just keep it clean, almost like a forged wheel cap. And they sent that one back and it was just absolutely perfect. With the Cleopatra, we thought it was gonna be a flat face wheel, and when we sent it off, that was the design on the napkin sketch. When it comes back 3D render, we're sitting there spinning it and we're like, oh wow, they put like a concave twist to it. And that's the kind of stuff that's super fun, because you have one idea in your head, but when you send it off to the engineer to be rendered, it comes back looking a little different because he's putting his spin on it. And between the combination of everybody is how we keep ending up with these wheels that when we get them back, even the guy that originally sketched it is blown away by what it looks like, because it wasn't exactly what was in his head, but it's a better version of that. And I mean, we go down to tweaking the angle on the knife blade on the front of the Cleopatra. It's that level of detail that gets super fun, even though it can be a little frustrating, we don't always agree with it. It's what makes the difference for that finished product. Now it was time to get those rolling and keep going on new finishes.
Oh, what in Sam Hill?
What is that?
That's nice.
Oh,
Raw-
I
raw
don't know if I
wheel?
like the brushed on that style wheel. What do you think?
I like it. And then that'll be like normal milling, like regular metal. I think it's just the fact that the cap.
Well, the cap isn't the right one.
Yeah.
I'm still working on them with that.
I feel like people are gonna buy it because they're like, I'm gonna get this wheel that looks like a forged wheel, and then they're gonna put it on and be like, it actually looks like a really cheap forged wheel, because they're gonna be like, it's not polished. And you're like, yeah, but that's what you bought. Was a
In this
cheap wheel.
design, I agree. It looks like a silver painted wheel with brush marks in it. In the other design, I think it looks like a polished, brushed wheel. Red.
Now that I like.
That's hot.
Yes.
That's nice. I like
With a
that.
black barrel on the back. I would
They're gonna do
continue the
two
red all
color?
the way through. I would not do the black on the back like that, because it makes the lip look shorter. The lip's supposed to look like it goes for days.
Yeah, I suppose.
Damn, I really like that.
What do you think, Jerry?
I like it.
What do you think, Max?
Looks great.
It should be a darker red, right?
No.
Oh, yeah, I haven't
serious?
seen it.
Oh, fit. It's fit.
The only one I've seen.
What do you think of that one?
I like that one a lot.
Good, because that's our first wheel we're producing.
I like how it's concave and big lip.
That,
Have you
I
seen
like
this
that.
one?
Yes, that's the only one. Just wait.
Just wait.
The coffin.
It's better than that.
ARKON coffin.
That should be the King Tut.
This was my last design. Now John's got them all. I'm out of ideas. I'm fucking spent.
John's gonna look dope. I don't know if no one's seen that.
I sent his out today. The turbine? The turbine one?
No.
No, the turbine. Oh, fuck. So these blades come out in front of the back of the next one, so it kind of twists as it comes down and pops out. Now that we had the design nailed down for the Alexander, the soon-to-be known ARK 3, we knew we wanted to get into some of the details. So now it was time to start figuring out what to do with the face, the front lip face of the wheel, or the rim of the wheel. The industry was telling us, get away from the rivets, stop putting rivets on everything. We just wanted the one clean logo, about 3.5 inches long, and then the rest of the lip completely clean to keep with that super clean styling. Just do ARKON Off-Road. Right. That big. That wouldn't be awful, man. We're not looking for not awful, we're looking for bad. Next thing we know, we get an email from the factory and they're like, okay, send over your box design. And we all just kind of looked at each other like, oh my God, we have to design a box. It was really quite a production. If you ever look at a box, just appreciate the amount of artwork that goes into making that happen.
You could drop one and have just like two different sides that are like duplicated.
You should save this for when we launch the car wheels.
Yeah.
You can change this to wheels and you can pour it forged, and save this for when we launch that one. Because you cannot make a truck box that looks like this. The truck guys just won't have it. This one starts in a...
This is the one I created.
Ooh, I like that corner thing you got going on. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Sample top A, sample top B.
Well, one would be the top, one would be the bottom.
Yeah.
Any feedback on this one?
I like it. I feel like we could use more color. You're only gonna have 2 Ks.
They repeat the design?
They
Do
repeat
they have
the
labels
design.
on 2 sides?
I think they only have labels on one side, so I have to come up with a third design then to make
I think
up.
that's where you could add more red. We decided that we're going to announce to the world while they're here and also to the internet, because we hadn't even told them yet, that we're going to go ahead and launch this ARKON wheel brand in partnership with SD. So we call down there and we're like, you guys got to get up here. I think that was one of the best moments because we finally got to tell everybody the secret we've been keeping for months as we're working on this project.